So what we got here is we have a Rolls stereo two-way crossover. I know this was reviewed on Audio Science Review, but I don't know why they didn't catch this. So what we got here, if we go up to the scope here, we see that we have the diagonal line that's typical of having a left and right channel in phase. We're running this test gear right here. It's a NTI mini rater, and you can see what'll happen is that if I get rid of the right channel, it goes that way, and if I get rid of the left channel, it goes this way, right? So that and that. So you can see that's in phase. Typically, that's called a Lisa tube pattern, and that's what it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're now going to unplug this over here, and we're going to use channel 1 for the high output, and then we're going to use channel 2 up here for the low output. Let's see what happens here. So now what we'll do is we will take and run the mini rater into this input through this Y cable. And I'll show you why I'm using a Y cable here in a sec. Okay, so there we are. We go up to the display here. I take this to, we're 800 hertz. I'm taking this up to about 800 hertz. Notice it's out of phase. You know, I'm sitting here listening to this thing and wondering, why does my sound weird? You know, I replaced it, just a passive thing, and the bass sounded woo, and I was just wondering why. It's like, it was really weird. And I read somewhere on a review, I think it was on Amazon where I got this, or wherever it was, that said, hey, yeah, this thing's cute, but it's out of phase. How could they have designed this like this? I have no idea. I mean, that's definitely out of phase. That low end is out of phase. Now, what happens is that if we take and say, okay, let's use this as a reference, okay? So now the left channel is basically coming right off the mini rater. You can see it right here, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what happens if I just map the input phase to the high output. It's like, I guess this is about a 90 degree here. It starts going out of phase that way. So, this thing's weird. They shouldn't have done this. They should have, like, tried to have it maintain linear phase. I don't know. I guess this thing's kind of useless, so I'll go back to the passive thing I was using.